this city in the Georgian capital of Tbilisi. Holds about 800, not quite now because we've got this tremendous, spectacular podium all set up and stage. This should be quite a big event. We'll have 18 lifts in regulation, unless we have a tie or a power lift. And if you weren't with us for the earlier men's event, but you have been with us for the previous regional championships, no shared medals anymore, any ties, and you have to go into a head-to-head lift. There's no Tamberi Bashim deciding to share medals. So we've had the men's 65 kilo final, the women's 61 kilo final event coming up, men's 88 coming up in just about an hour and a half's time. We're 4 hours ahead of GMT in Georgia, 3 hours ahead of UK, Irish, Portuguese summertime, 2 hours ahead of CET. There's Brittany Renzi there, already taking a front row seat as Niamh Buckley and Nicola Dorr are going for Ireland, and Magdalena Koska for Poland, and for Britain, Rebecca Bedford, Kim Dean, and Doa Shia for Great Britain. And worth pointing out, there's 2 sets of medals to aim for as well, not just the best lift, where a champion gets crowned as usual, but also total lift. You get your 3 lifts in, you've got a great chance of claiming the medals in that. And if you're joining us late, we'll explain that all to you again in a few moments. Quick look at the medal record holders. Lucy Jike for Nigeria, 142. Fatma Karani in the next gen, 116. Those are the world records. And the elite records held by Raisa Topakova of Ukraine, 123. Here are the 6 going in this women's 61 kilo final.
Representing Great Britain, Doa Shia.
Doa Shia of Great Britain, her major championship debut.
Representing Ireland, Niamh Buckley.
And likewise for Niamh Buckley for Ireland.
Representing Ireland, Nicola Dorr.
Her teammate alongside, Nicola Dorr.
Representing
Bronze
Poland,
at the last
Magdalena Koska.
Europeans. Magdalena Koska
Representing Great Britain,
alongside for
Kimberly
Poland.
Dean.
Kim Dean for Great Britain.
Representing Great Britain, Rebecca Bedford.
And going for the heaviest weight, Rebecca
These are the
Bedford.
athletes in the women's up to 61 kilo category.
Pitching herself with the heaviest attempt in this opening round. So 6 competing for the 2 sets of 3 medals.
Please direct your attention to the screen as we select the technical officials for this session.
And now we have a choice to be made for who our officials are going to be for this decider.
Please welcome the technical officials for this session.
Here we go, here's our officiating team.
Chief referee, United Arab Emirates,
Centre referee, chief referee Mohammed Al Kirsch of the United Arab Emirates. Left referee Chiara Cifarelli of Italy. The right referee Martin Chapla
Right referee
of Slovakia.
Martin Chapla. Technical controller.
And our technical
Pascalina
controller for this
Narantzaki.
is Pascalina Narantzaki of Greece.
The members of the jury. Jury member 1, Hungary, Tibor Yerko. Jury member number 2, Greece, Ileana
And
Araka.
here's the jury.
Jury member number 3,
Tibor
Finland,
Gyakö, Ileana
Jari Laine.
Raka, Jari Laine, and
The
Zita
technical delegate,
Gyakö is the technical
Hungary,
delegate.
Zita Gyakö.
Yeah. I only got one question. So is that all you got? You go big or stronger. You push harder. Is that all you got? You climb higher, faster. So is that all you got? You put your best and the rest in. No resting. Is that all you got? So you a victor. I only got one question. So is that all you got? Yeah, look at you now. So is that all you got? Take a look at you now. So is that all you got? Look at you now. Is that all you got? Yeah, I only got one question. So is that all you got? Is that all you got? Yeah. I only got one question.
Para-powerlifting is all about the bench press. It's about the strongest people on the planet going head to head. Once positioned on the bench,
So earlier in that men's 65 kilo final, Mark Swan with gold for Britain, silver and bronze for Poland, Gergers Lanze, and Marek Tikash finishing second and third. Tikash had been the European champion coming into this, and in terms of the total lift, Lanze took the gold in that, Mark Swan the silver, and Mikołaj Koszybinski of Poland, who set a new rookie European record of 119. That's the
signifies an unsuccessful lift. Athletes may make 3 lifts during
a new mark, new category that's been introduced for this year. 119 he lifted for that. And Mark Swan with a new outright European record of 200 kilos. The previous mark had lasted for 8 years, set at the World Championships in Dubai in 2014.
Which means athletes with different impairments compete for the same medals. There are 10 different weight categories for both men and women. The body weight categories range from 49 kilograms to over 107 kilograms for men and 41 kilograms to over 86 kilograms for women. An incredible feat of strength. By using just their upper body, athletes can often lift more than 3 times their own body weight.
So here's the lineup. Here are the 6 in this final. And Sia of Great Britain will be starting with 16. Eve Buckley 61, Nicola Dore 74, Magdalena Koska 75, Kim Dean and Rebecca Bedford 84 and 85. So may well be an all-British battle for the gold here.
Obviously, from past the accident, you know, all those things that happened to me, it still gets to me.
And the
Referee.
action
anger
backstage in the
Please take
warm-up
your
area.
positions on the field of play.
into something positive, because it helps me push the bar, break the bar, as we say.
And lots of.
The aim is showing that people with disabilities are kind of the same as people with able bodies. We can compete, we can, you know, do sports.
So the records, more lingering look at these now. These are the European records Risa Topakova of Ukraine, 123. That's the elite record. There's a standard to be set in the rookie and the legend categories. Those are the new ones. The next gen.
Yeah. Is that all you got? Yeah. I only got one question. So is that all you got? You go big or stronger. You push harder. Is that all you got? You climb higher, faster. So is that all you got? You put your best and the rest in. No resting. Is that all you got? So you a victor. I only got one question. So is that all you got? Yeah, look at you now. So is that all you got? Take a look at you now. So is that all you got? Look at you now. Is that all you got? Yeah, I only got one question. So is that all you got?
The World Championships next year are in Dubai.
Is that all you got? Yeah. I only got one question. So is that all you got? You go big or strong.
Centre for Athletes of Determination near the airport. That will be a lot of fun. That's the end of June. Bit of a cramped old sporting schedule that. A few weeks as well.
Is that all you got? So you a victor. I only got one question. So is that all you got? Yeah, look at you now. So is that all you got? Take a look at you now. So is that all you got? Look at you now. Is that all you got? Yeah, I only got one question. So is that all you got?
So is that all you
So
got?
ready to
This
go.
is
The
women's
countdown
up to
is on then
61
for this
kilo
women's
category.
61
They got
kilo
locked in
final.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you ready for powerlifting? 61 kilos on the bar, rack height 11. The bar is loaded for Niamh Buckley, Ireland.
So we're switching our opening competitor, who's due to be Doa Shea. We'll see her in a moment, but first, Niamh Buckley. Major international debut for her. She's gunning for 61. Denver Renzi's on stage with her. She's lifted up to 70 in domestic competition. In terms of an international ratified event, she's not lifted yet, so this would be officially a lifetime best for her. She has done heavier, but gunning for 61 here from Ballydesmond in Cork. Her parents, Tyke and Aileen, are here. Of the Kingdom Wheel Blasters, been involved in a wheelchair basketball as well. There's been a lot of crossover between that and this in Ireland. This for 61 for a solid start. No, it's 2-1 against, and it's the press that went against her. So, misses out this time around.
Spotter loaders, please. 62 kilos, rack height 12.
Coaching team backstage. Regular coach Roy Gearan and her father Tyke Buckley as well, who's been
The bar is loaded.
getting well involved in the
Representing
sport in the
Great
past
Britain,
few
first
years.
Doa Shea.
So that's one debutant. And here comes another on the world powerlifting stage. From Plymouth, Doa Shea. She's 24, also a wheelchair racer, and Britain very good at that. Obviously, she's been with City of Plymouth AC. On stage with her, Conor McDonald. There's 3 British lifters in this weight division, and they've got 3 different people on stage. So we've seen a few cases where we've had coaches racing through one exit and back in the other, and not even for the same country. I can think of one very good example of that a few years ago.
One minute.
So aiming for 62 here. And it would be a new lifetime best for Doa Shea. And remember, you get all of your lifts in, even at this weight, and you've got a good chance in the total lift. Three attempts combined. Getting yourself steady, taking your time. Well, that's a strong lift. And
Good
it is
lift.
a good lift. 2-1. Now that's great news for her.
Kilos.
That has her on the board. Originally she was going for 62. She would have been the first out, but elected for 62 instead, and that was
Motors,
the right
more
decision.
weight
Gives her a
lead,
new lifetime
74
best.
kilos. Rack height 15.
That was nicely executed. Centre referee had voted her down, but the 2 side referees were happy from their angles, and that's all you can ask.
The bar awaits. Nicola Dorr, Ireland, 74 kilos, first round attempt.
So Nicola Dorr for Ireland from Limerick. Bronze in Bergsamere 4 years ago. She was the first ever Irish powerlifting medalist at an international championship. And on stage with it, Tyke Buckley, who's taught me if you know a lot about now. It's the largest ever Irish team actually for an international championship that we know of anyway. They've got 4 in it, and 2 we're seeing right now. She's been involved in a huge array of para sports as well. She has been a wheelchair racer, a bit of basketball in her time, a few years of that. Her coach is Roy Gearan, who's hovering around in the shadows, watching on screen backstage. So now this for 74, it would be a big leap in class and what we've seen so far, a big leap in weight. It's very close to a lifetime best. It's no weight, and all 3 on the press sequence against it. So she gets this. She had got this great chance in the total lift. Now she's going to have to wade back in the second round. Yeah, just right at the end.
Loaders, please. 75 kilos.
Just a bit of smoothness
Rack height 12.
lost in the wrist, and it just forced the jiggle. The straight upward press was lost right at the end. That'll be addressed. In terms of the opening weights, so we've got a British battle for gold, if you like. and an Irish
Thank you.
Polish
The bar
battle
is
essentially
ready,
for
representing
bronze.
Poland,
If all of
75
the
kilos, first
lifts
attempt,
are good,
Magdalena Koska.
we've only had 1 out of 3. That's been acceptable to the referees so far. So next up for Poland, Magdalena Koska finished 4th, just edged out 4 years ago in Berkshire. She was here in this stadium last December, finished 20th in the World Championship final. She's medalled in the World Cup circuit, silver in Eger in Hungary in 2019, which was the original venue for last year's World Championships before they had to move for varying reasons. From Gliwice with the Start Katowice club, Mariusz Wiwa and Piotr Pawlik are her regular coaches. Mariusz, you'll know very well.
Good
And
lift.
that is a very good
Three
lift.
white lights.
Oh, 3 out of 3, just like that. Gets the 3 white lights
Butter
all in her
lovers,
favour.
please.
That
84
is a
kilos.
very good
Rack
lift.
4.
More importantly, that's a good lift. With a capital G. Magdalena Koska up and running and leading in this final.
The bar
One
is
of
ready
the
for the
perennially
first round
best
lift of Great Britain.
powerlifting nations around.
84 kilos.
And they've a tremendous amount of events in their own country. So 2 lifters to go in the opening round, both for Britain. And first of all, it is Kim Dean. From the Isle of Man, former athlete. She's been a world badminton champion. I was at the World Dwarf Games a few years ago. Physio now. 9th at the World Championships here in Tbilisi last year, and at the Commonwealth Games, where there were only 2 weight divisions, so there are a whole load of the regular weight categories clumped together, and it was decided on points. In the end, it was then the lightweight division that she finished 8th. Now, great crowds at that in Birmingham. You will get that at the Games. Definitely got that there last month across all the sports. So Kim Dean aiming for 84. 86 is a lifetime best.
Good
She's
lift.
close to
Kimberly
it. She's got it.
Dean.
3 out of 3. Nice lift for Kim Dean, and she's in the
Voters,
lead.
please. 86
Originally she was
kilos,
looking at
rack
84, and
2.
then obviously she felt quite confident. They've got 3 different coaches looking after the 3 different competitors in this final. And Kim Dean has got off the mark and got off the mark well. That was very, very good going. And it is game on in terms of the race for gold.
First attempt, Rebecca
Dean on
Bedford.
84, Koska 75, and coming out now, Rebecca Bedford for 86. Sixth in the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham, 18th in the World Championships here last year, gold in the British Championships 3 years ago. She's a 3 times badminton world champion in the women's doubles. Won 8 medals at World Championships in that circuit, 3 gold, 4 silver, 1 bronze. Pretty good at this as well now. From Lichfield, on stage with it, Tom Whitaker. Ben Richens we've just seen on stage with Kim Dean. And this targeting 86. Lifetime best is 94.
1 minute.
So this to take the lead by 2. Kim Dean has lifted 84. This is an attempt at 86 from Bedford. Well, she's got that raised, and that is 2-1 in her favour, so it's a good lift.
Bedford, 86 kilos.
And Becky Bedford's in the lead by 2.
Floaters, please.
Centre referee had voted her down,
with 61 kilos and a rack
but it's
height
2-1 in her favour, and that's good enough for her
rack height 11.
to go into the gold medal position. It's Britain 1 and 2 at the moment. Goska in bronze. So the 3 heaviest lifts in that opening round were all good lifts. 3 heaviest attempts all worked out. Bedford currently in the gold medal position for Britain. Dean in second place for Britain, and Koska third for Poland. Doha Chair in fourth place for Britain as well. The 3 British competitors all pitched themselves right in the opening round. Nicola Dora and Eve Buckley both missed out for Ireland.
The bar is loaded, 61 kilos. First athlete of the second round, Neve Buckley.
So Neve Buckley out again, aiming for 61 again. Still prospects in the total lift. Needs to get these 2. Needs a few misses above her. So Neve Buckley aiming for a 61 again. She's in the rookie category, 17 years old from Cork. Well, Easy did it at first, and that looked a lot more confident second time around.
No lift.
2-1 against, and it
Stop
is 1 on
sequence
the
and chest sequence cited by the
stop
referees.
and 1 on the press. Our
Spotter
left
loaders,
side
please. Rack height
referee
12.
gave it, the other 2 didn't.
65
It's 2-1
kilos.
against. And Eve Buckley had to register a mark. It was 2-1 against the last time as well. Still aiming to get on the board. It was our centre referee that didn't like the stop here. Solid, swift follow through on the uplift, on the press.
The bar is ready. Doha
So the
Shaya.
bad
Great
luck
Britain.
for Neve Buckley, if you like, is that 2 of the 3
second
referees like the stop sequence, 2 of the 3 like the press. The bad news for her was that it wasn't the same referee who'd voted her down as both. Doha Shaya next for Plymouth. Now she's currently lying in 4th place. If she gets this, she'll stay in 4th, but she would take the lead in terms of the total lift, and she would become a prime candidate in it. She would need one of the medalists at the moment to miss out in the second round in order to stay there, but she's started really well. She lifted 62, this for 65.
One minute.
So 65, this to put her into the gold medal position in the total lift. She stayed
Good
4th in
lift.
this, and
Shaya,
oh, she's got it!
Britain,
Well, that's great news.
65 kilos.
Well, that is going swimmingly so far. 62 and 65. She's pitched herself really well so far. Those are lifetime bests.
Floaters, please. 74 kilos.
She'd have been around this figure in
1-5.
local competitions, in domestic competitions, but this is the big stage and she's performing well in it. And she's aced it so far. And that's all good
The
today.
bar is ready, representing
She's got
Ireland.
both those
Second
lifts
attempt,
and
74
hey,
kilos.
every reason to
Nicola
be delighted with that
Dole.
as well. That's good going for Doha Shea. So Nicola Dore up next, missed 74 in the opening round and going for it again. So this would put her a kilo away from the bronze medal position, and to make it really tight at the top. Successful the World Cup second bronze. Tokyo build up to the original date of the Paralympic Games. See that bronze in Euros 4 years ago. A really tough achievement. She gets this chance, a strong chance at it again.
1 minute.
Real fight to get it raised.
No lip
and
door.
They've
Press
all
sequence.
voted it down on that. Different reason this time. It was a battle to get it up.
Floaters, please. 78 kilos, rack height 12. 78 kilos, rack height 12.
That was more of a struggle on the way. Just was losing the equal press as well. Seemed to register a mark.
The bar is loaded. Representing Poland, second attempt. 78 kilos for Magdalena Koska.
Magdalena Koska goes now, aiming for 78. This would be a new lifetime best. 6 kilos away, the silver medal. She gets this, would be quite a decision about where she would go after this. So Magdalena Koska to strengthen her position in the bronze medal position. Well, it would have been the heaviest lift of her career, and she can have another
No
stab at
lift,
that in the next
Koska.
round, but that wasn't
Press
getting
sequence.
very far.
Loaders,
So no
please.
joy for her in that.
87 kilos,
The
rack
battle
height 4.
for bronze remains open. Koska missing out 78 stays and 75. Her best remains 77. And just a bit caught out there.
The bar is ready.
You just know
second
the reaction
attempt.
of the coach will
Kimberly
always tell you a
Dean,
lot,
Great
and,
Britain.
That wasn't getting very far. Now we can't be in two places at once. He might have nailed that back to the interior the last couple of minutes. So there's a chance of the lead to change hands again here. Kimberly first European Powerlifting Championship. We can say that for all three they had in this final. So, Kim Dean aiming for 87, having lifted 84 in the previous round. This would be a new lifetime best by 1 kilo.
One minute.
Well, she's got it raised at 87 and no hesitation in
No
doing
lift.
it. But
Press sequence.
in
Dean,
terms of the
majority
press, 2
decision.
of the 3. Weight against her on it, 2 and against. And
Shoulders,
she
please.
is
Another
denied.
kilo. 88 kilos. Rack height 2. 88 kilos. Rack height 2. The bar is ready for Great Britain. 88 kilos away. Rebecca
Right
Bedford.
again. Some of those lifts where the referees are going to watch the lift, the press, immensely closely because it's not going to take very long. Same for Rebecca Bedford here, who now has got a good chance of extending lead by a couple of kilos, going up to 88. Got 86 in the opening round. So there's only been one successful lift in this second round so far from Doha Sheer, and she leads in the total lift. She's not pitching herself at a medal in terms of the best lift, in terms of the title.
One minute.
So this for 88. To really strengthen her position in goal. And
Good lift.
she's got it.
Bedford,
Good lift.
88 kilos.
3 white lights for Rebecca Bedford.
Round 2 is in the book.
Britain 1 and 2.
Round 3 begins.
Bedford now goes in front in terms
With
of the total
66
lift as well.
kilos and a rack height
Noah
of 11.
Shear down into second place. Nailed it well and didn't give an opening for any of the referees to say. Not so sure about that. Ah, there's the light. That time best is a good chunk beyond that. Up at 94. We were also due to see Greta Verdanian in this final at 61, but we haven't. Rebecca Bedford leads on 88, Kim Dean second, 84, Magdalena Koska third at 75.
The bar is ready.
If you look to the right,
Dean
Noah
Buckley,
Shear,
the athlete, 66 kilos. The weight
total
is 2 minutes in which to begin.
is the silver medal position in terms of the total lift. Rebecca Bedford's leading everything right now. So third and final attempt for Dean Buckley. Missed 61 both times, going for 66 here. A reminder, it would be a lifetime bet. Officially, she has lifted 70 in domestic competition. There's a ranking event in Ireland. We'll have international entries. That's at the end of November. This for 66, this to get on the mark. And to avoid a wipeout in terms of not registering a mark. So here she comes. Well, She'll want that to be clean enough this time. And
Good
it is.
lift.
That's it.
Buckley,
Gets
Ireland.
66. Great result. Well, she goes fourth in this European Championship final.
Shoulders, please.
It's
70
obviously what she
kilos.
wanted to do
Rack
first
height
time.
12.
But she's on the mark. Her first major championship at the age of 17. And she will have, at the very, very, very worst, a 6th place finish. Just good and careful. I thought they really would have given it to her last time. They didn't.
The bar
She
is
was
ready.
sufficiently careful.
Noah
Two in her
Shaya,
favour.
Great
It was
Britain,
her central
70
referee who
kilos,
voted it
final
down.
attempt.
But the majority call her way, and that's good news. So down in 5th now, Noah Shaya. There's a bit at stake for her here as well. She's in the silver medal position in terms of the total lift. And getting this would send her up into gold. Ending for 70 here. So this for 70, this to get all of her lifts in.
One
If she
minute.
gets this, she will win a medal in the total lift. She will go 4th in the European Championship. Back up above Niamh Buckley, who's just been successful in 66. So 470. Nope. That was beyond her this time, but she's set a new lifetime best today of 65.
No lift.
It's
Crest
a good result.
sequence,
It
Shaya.
does open the door for her to be overtaken in terms of the total lift, but she's in the silver medal position in that for now. She is 5th in this European final. 2 successful lifts, 62 and 65,
Loaders,
but misses
please.
out
74
at
kilos.
70,
Rack
which
height
was
15.
today, on this occasion at least, just that bit too much. That wasn't going to go any higher up, I'm afraid to say. But she's had a brilliant major championship debut.
The bar is
She
ready.
stays in the medals in the
Nicola
total
Dor, 74 kilos, 3rd attempt.
So she can go back to Plymouth with a great result to her name. Green, a major colour there, and it is in Limerick. 2. The permanent All-Ireland champion. Some of that will up the door here. Well, she's going again for 74, and it means that having claimed the medal 4 years ago, she's not going to today. Just wants to get this over the line. 76 a lifetime best. I should say, if she got the 75, and if she got it, equal with Magdalena Koska and Alison Roman, that would be
1
a
minute.
head-to-head lift between the two under the new rules. Concerned about getting 74 here, and this to get on the board, and this to go into 4th place. Well, that's her best lift of the lot.
No
But
lift, Dor, a
all
mix
three
of
against.
stop sequence and press
2
sequence.
going against her on the stop, and 2 votes against her on the press. And our left side referee voted her down in both, and the other 2 referees were one or the other. So, doesn't register
Loaders,
a mark,
please.
unfortunately.
78 kilos, rack height 12.
And she misses out. The previous European bronze medalist.
The bar is ready, representing Poland, 78 kilos, third attempt, Magdalena Kostka.
So now the battle for the medals, and it is bronze for Magdalena Kostka. End of story. She's not going to be overtaken, and she's not going to overtake the top two. So Britain gold and silver, is Poland bronze. The names to be determined though. And this to leap into silver above Doha share of Britain in terms of the total lift. She really struggled with it last time. She's got it raised this time. Just wondering about the stop sequence. Now,
No lid, press
down
sequence, and
they've
stop
all voted
sequence.
it down in the press as
for
well. I think the
Kostka.
stop sequence, obviously that came first. And
Spotter loaders, 89 kilos, rack height
Anyway.
2. 89 kilos, rack height 2.
She gets the bronze, Magdalena Kostka. It's her first major championship medal. Finishes on 75, got that in the opening round. There wasn't a straight press either, so even if the stop sequence had been correct, the press wasn't going to go away. They all voted it down to that also, so she's had a good competition. She is the European bronze medalist.
Thank you, the bar is loaded, 2 minutes on the clock. Third round attempt for Great Britain's Kimberly Dean.
So it's Britain 1 and 2. Here comes Kim Dean. And she's aiming here for 89 to leap into gold by 1. A reminder, Rebecca Bedford leads an 88. In the old days lasted 3 championships this year. Had she got to 88, tied with Bedford, they could have gone backstage and say, right, well, we'll both take the gold, thank you. You can no longer do that. There hasn't been a European Championship where you've been able to do that. Just a very quick run at the Asia, Oceania and Americas Championships this year where they did that, and they all did that where there was a tie. Prior to that, as you'll know, it was whoever had the lighter body weight, whoever weighed in lighter on the day. So now you have to go higher, and Kim Dean is going higher. And here she comes, 89, her tilt for gold to edge past her teammate. Now that looks nice.
Good
It's a
lift.
good lift.
Dean, 89
Kim
kilos.
Dean goes into the gold medal position with 1 lift left. That was a great result.
Loaders, please, 90
That was
kilos,
a brilliant
rack
lift.
2. 90 kilos, rack
Now the last
2.
one could easily have been given away 2 to 1. Instead it was given against 2 to 1, but there was nobody being allowed the opportunity of voting her down on that. That was pristine. That was a very good lift. And for now,
The bar is ready,
Kim
90
Dean
kilos.
is in the
Rebecca
gold medal
Bedford,
position.
Great Britain, third attempt.
It will be a British gold. And if it's not Dean, it's Rebecca Bedford. Last attempt, going for 90 here. She has lifted this before. And this to the side, the crown. Now the first 2 golds going Britain's way. Mark Swan with victory in the men's 65 kilo, and it is victory in this women's 61 kg for Kim Dean, unless this is a good lift, and it goes to Rebecca Bedford instead.
1 minute.
This is it. Her European Championship debut. This to be the European champion.
Good
And
lift.
she
Bedford.
is European champion. Rebecca Bedford takes the gold for Britain. 2-1 in her favour. And Bedford gets the gold. What a competition. And what a brilliant fight between the British European debutants, Bedford and Dean.
This concludes the lifting portion of the women's up to 61 kilo category.
But whipped
Victory
away by
ceremony
Rebecca
still to
Bedford
come.
with an excellent lift right at the end. Great delight, and it will stay that way. Rebecca Bedford right at the end claims the gold, and I'll tell you what as well, she got all three of her lifts. She wins the total lift as well. She would have won it anyway, even had she not got that, but she wouldn't have been the European champion. Kim Dean second in the total lift. Shea bronze in the total lift. Of Britain 1, 2, 3 in that. But Rebecca Bedford is the European champion. Kim Dean the silver, and Magdalena Koska the bronze for Poland. Victory ceremony on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the victory ceremony for the European and Open Women's up to 61 kilo category of the 2022 European Open Championships in Tbilisi, Georgia. Please welcome the medalists.
So, victory ceremony for this women's up to 61 kilo final.
The medals will be presented by Jorge Moreno, head of World Parapowerlifting. The bronze medalist,
Britain the gold and silver.
representing
Moreno,
Poland,
the head of World Parapowerlifting.
Magdalena
Taking
Koska.
the medals for this. And Magdalena Koska gets her first major championship medal. Lifted 75 in the opening round. That was able to head off the rest. Eve Buckley of Ireland finished fourth in the end, and she picks up the rookie gold. But all other ceremonies other than the main one are now going to be done off stage.
Silver medalist,
Magdalena Koska
representing Great
gets
Britain,
the bronze from
Kimberly
Poland.
Dean.
The top three all winning major championship medals for the first time. Kim Dean with the silver leapt into the lead with the last attempt of 89. Just edged out by the final attempt of the entire competition. And she will pick up a silver as well in the total lift. Bronze in that to Doa Shea of Britain, and her
Gold
a major
medalist,
championship debut as well.
European and
Kim
Open
Dean with the
champion,
silver.
representing Great Britain,
Rebecca
Bedford.
with the gold. Her final attempt of 90 was good, having cleared 86 and 88 previously. She also wins the total lift. One gold for the European champion, that's the main thing, and a gold for winning the Open Championship as well. She'll get
Ladies and gentlemen,
golds also.
please rise
total
if you're
lift.
able
Rebecca
for the national
Bedford
anthem
gets
of Great
gold
Britain.
for Britain.
Congratulations
So
to the
Britain have
women's
won
up to
the
61
first
kilo medalists.
titles of these European Championships in Tbilisi. Rebecca Bedford taking the women's 61 kilo crown. And Kim Dean in second, and Magdalena Koska in third for Poland. Totally bronze to Doa Shea of Britain. It's the same top two in that as in this. And there is a European rookie gold for Eve Buckley for Ireland. She hit the right marks in 66, and she will get
Our
a
next
gold
session starts in
for
about
that.
30
Here's the
minutes time.
total
The
result as well.
2022 European
Britain
Open
1, 2, 3,
Championships
Bedford,
in
Dean,
Tbilisi, Georgia
and
continues
Shea.
with the men's 88 kilo category.
All other medals outside of the main 1, 2, 3, they'll be in a separate ceremony in a different location. Next up then is the men's 88 kilo final, and that's underway in around 15 to 20 minutes, so you don't want to go too far.